and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to answer a question that was left in the comment box of one of my recent videos. So Ram has left this message in one of my recent videos on my backyard wild animals, asking for advice on how I managed to get through so many books in my shorts some time ago because time is a restricting factor for her reading, and she was asking my strategy of going through this many books when I was batch reading them a while ago. So in this video, I am going to go through my exact strategy of my reading. So first of all, I don't detail read all the books that I posted on my channel. One reason being it's inefficient to consume all the information for all the viewers on my channel. And second of all, not all the information in a single book is of interest to a large number of audience. So what I do is I pick a weekend day and come to my local library that you see behind me and pick a topic and pick 2 to 3 books off the shelves and go through the table of contents of that book. And I specifically restrict the number of topics per book to 4 because you can easily divide a piece of paper into 4 sections, and I intend to do a one-pager summary of each book. So that's a reason to conveniently divide one book into 4 sections. And second of all, as humans, we are not built to retain information at a single point in time when the number of information that you keep in your mind gets over 5 to 7, depending on the type of person you are. So that's another reason why I restrict the number of topics that I do for a single book to 4. So take for example, I have a book right here that is called Superfuel, and I look into the table of contents, and you can see all the chapters that's listed here. So I would pick uh, only the ones that are of interest to me to begin with, and potentially to the general public. So in this one, I think the ones that would be of interest would be the rise and fall of trans fat and the omega 3 and omega 6 discussion, and the fats that make you lean and fats that make you fat, because that's an interesting discussion that I've never heard of, and fish oil and beyond. So that's 4 sections that I would pick out of this book, and I would divide the piece of paper that I'm going to write the summary into 4 sections, and then I would go to the chapter that is of interest to me. So the first one would be the dangerous transition, the rise and fall of trans fat. And I would just glance through all of these subtopics that you see in this chapter. See those subsection headers? And then you don't read too much into each section. So I would limit 1 to 2 paragraphs per section, and you can see that all of these sections would have some sort of introduction or transition from the previous section. So that gives you a good attention grabber points that you should focus on. And most books, at the end of each chapter, would have a summary. So you would want to align your summary into the kind of structure that they have in the book. And I like to add my personal opinions on each section, and you'll see that in some of my shorts for each chapter that I include in this one pager summary. So that is a quick overview of how I do these book summary shorts. And for those who are interested, you can use this strategy to make your own book review shorts.